So we've been watching, and it's almost impossible, for me anyways, to decide who's going to be the winner for The Masked Dancer Season 1. Now, the Tulip came out, and she was doing an aerial. She did these a la seconde turns, and even Paula mentioned that how does she even spot as a dancer?
A la seconde turns.
A la seconde. Where her leg whips around like that, and she turns. Well, I was thinking the same thing. How in the world is she doing that when she can't spot as she's turning? It's hard enough as it is. I've said this before about the Tulip. It's hard enough as it is. No, I think I even said that about the Cotton Candy. They're both amazing. It's hard enough as it is to do the skill itself, let alone in a costume with a mask. That's insane. The Sloth came out and was like a rock star. And I think that the Sloth told us who he was, because he said, let's maximize the dance and win this. Maxim?
Maxim?
Maxim.
Maxim.
Schmerkowski. Hopefully I said it right this time.
No idea who Maxim is. But I will say that the way the Sloth comes out and like throws focus in different directions, like he came out dancing and he just stopped and looked at the judges and went, I want to root for Tulip. She's like, I don't know, she's like a really, really good dancer. And it's a dancing show. And she's adorable. So, but then Sloth comes out and I'm like, but that was really funny. And then Cotton Candy comes out and I'm like, that was really inspirational.
Yes, we were like, with Cotton Candy dance, because she did all of the gymnastic skills. Okay, and then on top of it all, the ending with the balloons was just epic. So now we're waiting to see who's going to get eliminated first.
Oh,
Who do you think is going to get eliminated first?
So this is honestly absolutely impossible for me because all three of them can win. I've never seen a contest like this before where like at least two should be better than one of the other ones. Mm-hmm. But that's not true.
They're all good.
They're all equally phenomenal. I almost feel like this could be a three-way tie for first place. So
I don't even feel like on The Masked Singer we've had three contestants where we're like, if any of the three win, I would totally be excited.
Sloth is going to get third. Tulip is going to get second. Cotton Candy's going to win.
Sloth is going to get third?
Who can you pick? I'm just guessing.
Okay, I think the Tulip is going to get eliminated right now, unfortunately. Anybody that goes right now is unfortunately. So I think it's going to be the Sloth wins, then the Cotton Candy, and right now, what we're watching right now, the Tulip is going to go. So we'll let you know what happens when we come back in a couple seconds. Oh my gosh, it was Mackenzie! So I was right, the Tulip went home first, which, listen, it wasn't because the Tulip wasn't any good. How do you pick? How do you pick?
Yeah, that's what. Like,
how do you pick?
That's what I was saying. Is that you can't. And no matter what order this would have been, it would have been right. You can't be wrong, So why would Tulip go home? Tulip is the strongest dancer of the three.
Yeah.
But Cotton Candy and Sloth were both very entertaining. They're more seasoned on. I don't know. The gymnast Cotton Candy might not be seasoned.
I would say it's kind of I was reading an article to them last week in regards to the fact that it's kind of, they think that it's unfair because the Sloth, who I think is Maxim, has an advantage over the other entertainers. But not really. Now, the ones in the beginning, yes. As far as Mackenzie goes, and quite possibly Gabby Douglas, we don't know yet, compared to Maxim, they're all top-notch in their field.
Yeah, and that's the same thing I always say with The Masked Singer. I mean, it's the same concept. You're letting anyone come on the show, but you're allowing people who specialize in that particular talent compete against people who have never done that talent before. And I made the same thing during our Masked Singer. I wish they would have all singers or all non-singers, but like having someone who has never sung professionally go up against Beyonce, it's not
right.
It's not fair.
So it's like I can totally see where that person's coming from, but I do think that this show is amazing. I'm really loving it. I like it more than The Masked Singer right now.
I did. At first I didn't think I was gonna like it, but then I got into it as it went on, and now I could see it has what I love about So You Think You Can Dance is the themes. Mm-hmm. I don't really care. I'm not a dancer, and I don't really care about the technical dance stuff, but the themes I always love, and that's what this show is bringing. Really cool theme.
All right, well, let's see who's going to win. I think it is going to be the Sloth, but my gosh, I love the Cotton Candy, so we'll have to see. What do you think?
Cotton Candy, sweetie, go. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Oh, this is so hard.
This is actually, like, I don't know. The sloth.
The cotton candy.
All right, good job! Yay! That actually makes me really happy. If it was the other way, I'd be happy too. But simply because people were expecting it to be the sloth, I'm even more excited that it's the cotton candy.
I just felt like Cotton Candy was gonna win because she was doing such big.
To ask the sloth the final question.
She was doing
before you
gymnastic
get to make the final
skills.
guess.
I nailed it. I nailed it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Kind of nailed it. I got second, third wrong, but I guess the winner.
So, happy day. All right, you guys, that was an awesome first season of The Masked Dancer. I really loved it. I hope we get some more seasons. I might have to go online and double check and see if we're going to get another season. I thought when I
Oh, we're
first...
definitely getting another season.
You think so?
Yeah, because they were like, you won our first ever season of Masked Dancer, which kind of implies that there are going to be more seasons.
Well, I hope so, because I really thought when I first started watching it that this was just like a tester season.
No. They'll be back.
How many of you guys, in the comments down below, let us know if you want to see The Masked Dancer again. And then I want to ask Shawn one of the questions that they had. I lost it. If you were a masked dancer, who would it be? I don't know how I forgot that question, but anyways, if you were a masked dancer, what would you be? Who would you be?
That's a deep question that takes some thought. My first knee-jerk reaction would be a scorpion.
Oh, that would be a really whack costume. But who knows? I'd like to come up with a costume like that.
Like, I'm definitely a Scorpio, and I like, if you read the definition of a Scorpio, it's always, it's like me to a T.
You know what? On The Masked Singer, they had a serpent. So if I hadn't seen the serpent, I would have thought, what? But the serpent looked really cool, didn't he?
Where there's a will, there's a way. Well,
What do you think mine would be?
what do I think yours would be?
Yeah.
Probably, man, like, so it's hard because, like, I'm in, like, work brain right now, and so, like, I'm trying to think of things that resemble you, and my brain's just not wanting to cooperate with me. A butterfly.
Yes, that was actually my first thought. There's one other thing I would think I would be.
Earthworm. That's what I would be. I would be an earthworm.
An earthworm.
Yeah, I'd be
it'd
like,
be really cool to be a cardinal.
yes, but I'd still be an earthworm. And I would do the worm on stage. I want to be like, I would be those big, those big, like, marketing things.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
I just want to be one of those things.
You would actually be a ton of fun on The Masked Dancer.
I would have fun with it. I'm not famous, so that's the problem.
Literally, Shawn would be just as fun as the sloth, no joke. He's a
Only
really
have,
good
like-
entertainer. You guys, let us know in the comments down below what you would be if you were on The Masked Dancer. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you stay tuned for The Masked Singer airing on March 10th. And next week, we're going to talk about the costumes for the contestants on The Masked Dancer. So make sure you stay tuned
You mean the
for
Masked
that.
Singer?
The Masked Singer. That's going to keep happening to me back and forth forever and ever. Amen. Also, I want to say thank you to our new subscribers. Our numbers have been going up, so thank you so much.
I know what I'd be. I know what I'd be. I know what I'd be.
What?
I'd be one of those cows that have, like, the udders, like, on their belly.
No, because then you'll be like that. You'll look weird like the llama. The llama was so weird with the tongue. It was like,
And I now have it set up to where, like, when I squeeze my udders, it actually shoots milk. I'd be like,
no. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll chat with you next week. Stay tuned for our Masked Singer costume review and discussion. Okay?
I'm making that milk up in here, y'all.
I'll flutter my butterfly wings all day long. Ta-ta for now, kids. Bye.